Ika Poka. Oh, ads are still going for 2 more minutes. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. I come here on a nice Monday morning, and then the first thing I see on my screen is just one word, and the word is small. First of all, um, yeah, yeah, and I can't think of any other way to like just say yeah, and it's just that. It's just that. Anyway, welcome in. How you guys doing? Blippi, Grats on first. I'm very proud of you. Yes, thank you for the pet also. And Lillian, you're not new. That's a lie. And there's nothing for me to save yet. Welcome in, though. I will get a sip, though. I already took my pills, because I'm a good boy, and also I woke up early this morning. I've come. You come to me on the day of my cat's quinceañera. Oh, look, he's not dead. I'm not dead. Med check. Yeah, I took my meds. I also took my antibiotics. I'm a good boy and took them. But I am gonna drink down some water. But yeah, guys, I'm not dead. Look, he's alive. Baby man is alive. So basically, for those who don't know what was happening, no biotics allowed. Yeah, agreed. No biotic. None allowed. No bionicles allowed. I don't know what happened, but I want to say it was Thursday. Last Thursday, not this coming Thursday. Like a week and a half ago, I got water in my ears, and by Friday evening, it was hurting really bad. It was hard for me to focus. So, I called doctor. I'm like, doctor, help, doctor, ear hurt, doctor, help. And doctor say, hey, you haven't told me this in a few days. We're gonna make sure this shit ain't, infected. Because, fun fact, if an infection gets in your bloodstream, you can die. So, you know, I don't want to die because my ear got infected. So, he got me some antibiotics. I've been taking those. I had to get drops in my ears 4 times a day for the past week. So I was just in bed laying there like, my ear is mean to me. It was bad. I legitimately, like, teared up a little at some point because I was like, this fucking sucks. Wait, no, I need my bionicles, you're right. Did you have to wear the cones so you didn't scratch your ear? No. Mostly. But I'm good now. There's still a tiny little baby amount of, like, pressure in the ear, but it doesn't hurt. And I think it's just from the pushing on it. Ear pain does that. I broke down crying at work because of the pain one time because of an infection. Yeah, it sucked. I got a little crybaby about it because I was like, bro, this fucking hurts. A baby amount of pressure, or for Desmond size pressure. Hey, man. But yeah, no, my ear should be good. If it starts up again, I will drop in on my doctor and be like, listen here. I need you to go in. Because I'm assuming it could also be some sort of wax buildup because the water might have made it expand. I don't know. For now, I'm better. And I'm back. I did need to take that week off, though, and just lay in bed all day and let the gross goo medicine be in my ear all day. Because that was also an antibiotic. It is neomycin polymyxin dextameth. That's what the drop says. No refills. Yep, that sounds about right. Hi, Cecil. I know some people get wax build up and need to get pressure washed in there. Oh god. Hi, baby. I know I hear you. Hi, little one. I have a cat. Oh, there we go! Streaking again! Hey, and y'all didn't lose any of your streaks. Because I wasn't streaming. I'm so happy for all of you. You get to keep your streaks and take a break from my ass. Hi, that's me. But I haven't done that in years instead of just warm showers to get goops out. Fair. I do know I took my heaty blanket at some point and put it on the side of my ear, like, please, please, just get it all out, just get it out. Like, I was very upset. I did a lot of stuff. Hi, you. What the fuck kind of exorcist-ass shit was that? Sorry about that. My cat was looking at me with his head turned one way, and then he fucking rotated it the other way, like 180, and I'm like, child, I'll get the hose while you're here. Just blast them down. Anyway, y'all want to see some art? I want to see some art. Hi. Cecil, I'm gonna do art. You being on my desk is not helping me with that. My cat keeps putting his tail in my mouth. Yeah. All the making out. Me and wee one in the corner making out. Will you make out with Blippi? Yeah. Guess I'm meeting all of Lillian's immediate family, by the way. Nice. What you staring at, weirdo? Hey! What you doing, little weirdo? Cecil's refusing to let me have my desk, by the way. You're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie. I love my little orange bastard. Alright, he got up. My sister decided that Blippi's getting adopted. Ah, hell yeah. You're like, well, this is our sibling now. Thanks. Thanks for— oh, wait, they're yours? No, this is ours. This is ours now. You thought you were gonna get to hang out with Blippi. Psych! Your whole family gets to hang out with Blippi. Alright. Let's head on over here. Let's head her on over. Hi, Pop Baby. Also, my title is very ominous. What 7 days until what, you may ask? 7 days. Until my story comes out. What are you crouching about? You're so cute. I love my cat. Sorry, I'm gonna have to gush at him. I gotta wipe down my tablet a little bit. Hold on. 7 days until a week passes. You're so right, but also, I'll be posting my fic on AO3. There we go. In a week. Every 60 seconds, a minute passes. I'm 11 and this is deep. Alright, let's get my glove on. Oh my god, I'm cold. With your sizable donation, we can size. We can size. Alright. Alright, where is the stuff I was working on? Oh, good. Okay. I see we're on the Undertale OST today. Okay, goodbye. Don't forget, water. Water! Lizard! Oh yeah, water! I need to get that eventually. I need to find that sound clip and put it in with my, water. With my splashies. It has to have the, Avatar, boom sound. I can has cheeseburger. Can you has cheeseburger, Taki? Get the cheeseburger right in your mouth, just like the home, right in the mouth. Oh, I should probably draw some more NPCs. Fun fact: we did my first Eldrig Nova session yesterday. Tataki, Tataki has got to game peak now. Taki, well, how dare you make me read this with my own eyes? How dare you remind me of 2005? How dare you? Find me one episode for a download and I can sniff that when I get home. Ugh. I could honestly just record it. I could just record the soundbite. Yee, Marianne made friends with the science team, and Renata adopted a serial killer. Yeah. I am to elite Haxors. No. Just say 6'7". Just say 6'7", please. Please. I won't meme on what the kids do anymore. I'm sorry, I won't. Just phone recording for its lame and crunchy. 6'9". Thank you, Tickler. Tickler Bunkus. That's an idiot. Taki, please. All your base are belong to us. That's fine. Taki's hurting my feelings with elite speak and 2005 glomp culture, please. Do y'all remember glomping? I do. I don't like getting reminded of when I was a teenager. I don't like getting reminded of when I was 14, thanks. Yeah, boy is old. I was alive and thought this shit was how you were supposed to talk, and that was just how you talked for the rest of the world. No other slang existed. And now we have Skibbity Riz Toilet King or whatever. Eek eek. Hi, Tickler. Eek 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 eek. Also, is that Big Floppa? Hold on. That's an emote that I recognize. Oh, it's a Bingus. I know Big Floppa. Mods, replace Taki's blood with an incompatible type. Oh god! I don't... What would happen? Legitimately, what would fucking happen? If the... Anyway, I'm gonna open this. I was working on this. And we're gonna be finishing it. Mods, fill this man with sand. Yeah, Sandman. Now, do I also want the legs going that way too? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to close this out. Because I'm a dumbass. I'm literally... Okay. I forgot to turn on the driver. We don't have a driver in this seat. Imagine how cringe the Zoomers and Alphas would feel if we unleashed Elite Speak. I mean, you're kind of right. There we go. drinking coffee is like drinking toilet water with dirt in it. You're not wrong. Burnt dirt, specifically. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my driver like a dum-dum. Hey man, I need my my toilet dirt water. Old mosquito patties, but if IRC getting a wrong blood transfusion would kill me, but it would fill me with a sense of dread for some reason. You're like, oh, I don't. There's something about the inside of me that feels wrong. Why does my skin feel like a different weight now? Yeah, like, it's actually what happens for real. Really? You just sit there and you're like, wow, that's weird. Huh. Well, eventually, wouldn't your body, like, just fucking collapse from a incorrect transfusion? Because theoretically, if you were to take every single living blood cell out of the body and replace it with another blood type, it wouldn't, like, change your blood type. Your bones are the reason you have blood. They make the blood cells, and then when they become mature blood cells, they get filtered into the body because your body's constantly making new blood as your blood cells die. So, as the transfused blood dies, the new blood would take over, and you would probably just feel real fucking crappy. I mean, it can cause an autoimmune reaction, so your body would be fighting your blood. Yeah, your body would be fighting your own blood. Because it would recognize it as a foreign entity and be like, what the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here. Fun fact, did you know it's actually pretty serious because your body goes to war with itself and causes organ failure? Yeah, it can get bad. That's why wrong transfusions are, no good. Also, fun fact, did you know there are people out there that have, blood types that don't match anyone else? It's rare. It's rare to do, but there are more than, like, the 4 or 5 blood types we think exist. There's actually dozens, if not hundreds. Motherfuckers got type Q blood. You're not wrong. They can. Like Bombay blood. Kind of. I think there's a blood type that's, like, literally named after the guy, because he's the only one with that blood type. Yes, it is very common to have, like, O positive, AB negative, stuff like, well, maybe not negative. It's a little more uncommon to have negative blood, rhesus negative blood. But O, A, AB, those are all very common, but they're not a written rule. There's people out there who have very specific blood types sometimes. And when that shit happens, it's scary. Because you can't take from certain people unless it's a universal donor. Because their blood works differently. It's crazy. Anyway, I thought that was cool. That's why donating plasma is important. Because you never know if you're the one with the weird blood type. Me, I am not. I believe I'm O positive. I'm very common. I'm a very common blood type. Oh, hello, little creature. Oh, goodbye, little creature. But yeah, I learned about that a while back. I'm like, what the fuck? There's people out here named after their own blood type because they're the only one with it? That's wild. Also, holy fuck, I'm cold, by the way. I'm really cold. I gotta stay bundled. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I want her to be holding us. Pro tip, if you don't know your blood type, get it checked when you get your yearly physical. Yeah, I've already had my shit checked. I also know I'm O positive because my mom's is a negative and her body tried to kill mine. Fun fact, if you're a rhesus negative expecting parent and your body is carrying the child, sometimes your body will think the child is a foreign entity, which, I mean, technically they are, but you know what I mean. Like, your immune system will start attacking the fetus because of the positive blood type. My mom's body literally tried to kill me. Which is why I came out small. Where would this go? Where did this go? Fuck. Put it here. I fucked up. So that's why you're tiny and small, a little baby man. Yeah. Yeah, sure. What you painting there? I'm making tokens! Right now it looks kind of funny and funky because it's a rough sketch, but I'm making tokens like this. It's for my game that I made that I've been GMing. So I'm making a little sketchy sketch of this lady. Yo, it's Kludstroof! It is! It's I'm trying to think of a way to say Cloud Strife, but like not. It looks like an old Dungeons and Dragons art style. Yeah, basically. It is based off of the, like, old tokens of yore, where you have those little, like, 3D minis. Schmout Schmeif! Yeah, it's... it's Weather Battle! It's him! It's Storm Battle... Storm already exists. Oh no, Lightning. I'm thinking of Lightning. She exists. But, yeah, it's supposed to look like the little 3D minis, but, like, top-down. Perspective is hard, by the way. Did y'all know perspective is hard? Okay. So she's got her little sword. She's got her little... It's not little, actually. It's an S-stock. I should probably make it a bit bigger. How big are S-stocks compared to the person? I'll make it a tad bit bigger. And then I'll want this arm back here. S-stocks are about as long as longswords? Yeah, because I know how long a longsword is. I'll give it a little more. I don't want it to be as big as Clay's weapon, but I do want it to be pretty big. Longsword is longer than a short sword. Thank you, Lilith! Dang it, that helps so much. Wow, you're so cool. Wow! Thank you! Then I'll have her hand being delicate and, like, dainty. Like this. I should also shrink the hand just a little because it's kind of far away from the camera. S stalks are usually 50 to 60 inches long. Okay. I'll leave it how it is. I'm assuming I'm gonna pretend she's tilting it down a little or something. Okay, so this is the pose. I will be swapping... Where's her legs? I will be doing this. Because I want her leg to be coming forward, but right now I'm going to be drawing it this way. I remember Dungeons & Dragons being ultra gory lore-wise to orcs. Should not be evil. Do not call them magical slurs. They're just misintroduced. Dark elves are actively racist. I'm like, are you being serious right now? Who did this to you? Was it the actual Dungeons & Dragons manual? Because that sounds about right. It would also kind of make sense because they were trying at the time to have orcs be a lot closer to how Tolkien's orcs work, which worked that exact way. Tolkien's orcs were elves that were tortured and turned into these gross things that we called orcs. So I'm assuming this is an older version of D&D where they were like trying to stick with the Tolkien theme, and over time orcs have just become their own race. They're not like a tortured other race. Fun fact, Elder Scrolls kind of does that too. They have orcs being elves, but they're saying orcs are like the corrupt, gross version of the elves because the elves are all racist assholes. D&D has followed the general trend of fantasy. Yeah, and Tolkien was the grandfather of modern fantasy. Did you know we almost had a fantasy that was a lot more Arthurian? Arthurian lore was like super popular back then. Absolutely super popular. And then it just stopped. Because the World Wars happened, and people suddenly changed priorities. They were no longer worried about fairy tales. They had shit to do. And then when Tolkien came out of that, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about this language I wrote. And also, it's going to be my pseudo Beowulf fanfiction. And there it is. There's Lord of the Rings. Well, first it was the Silmarillion, and then it was the Hobbit that was just a story for his kids. And then he published that book, and the editor went, yo, this is sick, you got any more? And he's like, fuck, I guess. It also doesn't help that Arthurian legend was held up by the English being everywhere. Yeah, that is true. They were kind of yeah, they're still everywhere. It's the reason I'm here. I am John McEnglishman with a dash of German. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think I'm 40% German. And then I'm also a wee potato farmer. But the thing is, I can actually corroborate my DNA, because I had a DNA thing done like years ago now, because Leon's aunt really likes doing that. And yeah, it didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. I'm like, I have German-speaking family. I have a family member. I can follow my grandparents' last names, and I literally know what what is it called? Like, group I'm from. I literally learned nothing this day. And it's like, did you know you're 1% Bantu? Actually, yes, I did know. My grandmother's grandmother, I believe, was black. I knew literally every single time, which that was unfortunate because that was sadly a lot of southern heritage. We probably have just a little bit of black in all of us because of the South and what happened there. It was very bad and very dumb and very gross. I don't have to say it, but like, anyway, literally that DNA test told me literally nothing that I didn't already know. Yeah, it was very common. It was anyway, gross. Oh look, hee hee, girl. I'm tempted to make her butt bigger. Should I make her ass bigger? Lillian, do you want her to have a fatter ass? I think I'm gonna give her bigger hips. You're like, yes? What kind of fucking question is that? Anyway, cat girl. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, cat girl. So we got the pose going. I'm going to draw out on this sketch here. What is this? Oh, it's the Promethean body. Why isn't it in the torso? What am I doing? Am I okay? Mm. There we go. Okay, so that's the body. That's the arms. That's the head, that's the legs. So the legs go underneath everything. She's pretty built. Yeah, she a big girl. So first things first, I'm gonna give her a cute little head, cute little face. Ow. Okay, how did I do their noses? Hers is more of a button. She does have her cute little straw hat, but feel free to exclude it since it'll cover things up from above. I think if I do include it, it'll be kind of like stylized where it's like this. That way we can see her face. But right now I am working on just the base of characters. Can't believe she made friends with the science team. I'm so proud of her. I hope you guys had fun, though. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for playing with me. Yeah, and she's gonna get hydroponics set up so she can grow wheat to make bread for Bossman. Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna make you bread. Because, okay, so the way food, she would know this, the way food normally works is that there are designated areas that make food for people. Like, whether it's a planet dedicated to that, or it's a space station dedicated to it. They essentially have year-round farming on these simulated areas, and then they take the crops and then they just kind of powderize them so that you can put the powder in a machine that rehydrates it later and reconstitutes it. It's for traveling, basically. It's to make sure it never essentially its shelf life is eternal in the state that it's in. So whenever you have bread like that, it's been canned pretty much. That you just rehydrate. Now, that's not to say other planets don't just eat the food fresh. This is more for planets that, like, have focused really hard on these, duplicator machines where you put the packet in and it bloop bloop, it brings it. Not duplicator. What would be the word? Because it's not copying it. like a dispenser, I guess is a good word. But having hydroponics in your the ship proper does not hurt. Her nose is not that big, I don't think. Cat girl. Meow. Yeah. Meow. And I don't need to draw her pupils. We are way too far away for those. I'm gonna give her a cute little smile, though. Don't worry if catnip starts being grown in hydroponics, too. Oh! I actually learned a thing and thought about it recently. Did you know olives have the same chemical components as catnip? Olives could basically be a Lyran's way of getting high. They just suck on the olives. Don't olives take a lot of water, though? Oh, do they? That sounds about right. I feel like it'd just be easier to grow straight up catnip. She is a little meow girl. Look at her with her little wiggle ears. What the fuck? Oh! What you wantin', Blippy? What you putting on me? What if Lilin? I agree. What if Lilin? Lilin, come here. Come here, fucker. Get on my ear. Yeah, just dangle there. Wait. Oh. Sorry, I gotta chill. I gotta freezy. Fuck. Your boy cold. Your boy cold as fuck. Okay. Alright, so we got her noggin. Now we can draw her body. I wonder. Give her the booba. There we go, booba. Boobs. Alright, so the upper torso is done. Now we can do the arms. Tits even! Yeah. Boobs. Actually, I'll work on the legs. And then we'll work on the arms. Got an itch. Jublies, if you will. Jublos. Jaboom-booms. Yeah. Okay, and then this is her leg pulled in pretty far right here. Tits are nice. Agreed. Tits are nice. And then give her her little lion feet. Can't believe I've been playing with you and Liam for so long, and the only characters I have with my tits are Discordius and Marianne. Listen. Tits. Wait, is it are those seriously the only ones? Oh yeah, Maestro's flat. Basil's dead. Who else? Oh god, Izzy, you're right. She doesn't have boobs either. She's a lizard. And Davey, he doesn't have tits. Oh my god. Keep all the tits to yourself. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, those are the only two with tits. Interesting. You're like, listen, my characters don't need tits. I have the tits. Okay, kitty toes, meow. And then down here, I'll have ankles being well, I'll raise them a little farther. But yeah, I do hope you guys had fun. I hope you like what I'm putting down so far. I know I'm not Wee1. I know I'm not the cool DM, but I am trying to get into my own style of DMing. Toes! Kitty toes! Meow. There we go. After all, why shouldn't I keep them? Beans! Beans! Little kitty beans! Beans! Little beans! What's my kippin'? He's probably over there cuddling his dad. His favorite father. His preferred father. Yeah, greater father and lesser father. Yeah, he puts down our importance by how big we are. But as you can see, I'm screwed. I'm gonna have the hands look like Lego hands. It's fine. It's not like I'm trying to draw, like, I'm not trying to make it look super, detailed. These things are gonna be tiny on a board. Wait, Desmond, what if I made an android who looks like a minifig? What? I'm his third favorite father? Who's the fucking second? It's Kestis's player. I knew it. Yeah, what's a Lego minifig? Oh, like a minifigurine. That's what you meant. I mean, yeah, that could be a thing. You could technically be a minifigurine or looking like a mascot of some sort. But you already have your two, Lilin. Eh? Uh-oh. I'm drawing the arm on the... Drawing the arm on the wrong fucking layer. Pondering. Maybe I'll say that for a van spirit, I don't know. Fair, fair, fair. Do 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 boo boo do boo boo do. I just know I want to give my poor lizard man a hug. He's like, oh boy, nothing but androids. Looks at the one fleshy that's hanging out with him. Oh boy, a psychopath. Okay, we're gonna do a fun little thing. Rehabilitate the murderer and break the robots. Just bend them to thy will. I just know my poor boy. He ain't used to the androids. His people don't do androids. Really? Can I keep this line straight, please? Please. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got her hold on S-Stock. And I will be flipping the body. I was actually thinking if Ironani would take such an interest in multiple faiths and androids in particular, and I came up with something. Ooh, yes, do tell. Uh, there we go. Human Lyran. Okay, so just filtered through the individual species way of interpreting it. He has a theory that all species of the galaxy came up with religions because there's a base thing that they were all inspired by, and that's the divinity is present in all things. Fair, fair. I think he would have a fucking field day talking with an Arcturian. Arcturians are unplayable because they are hyper-intelligent species. But if he were to ever run into one, they could give him a better insight into religion and spirituality, but they normally keep to themselves. They don't like interfering with lower density life forms because they feel like they're influencing them and they don't want to do that. Androids have no filters, so in theory they should be able to identify that your divinity without bias. Okay, I could see that. I mean, it's definitely a theory he can run with and try. Look at the kitty girl. Meow. Alright, so... Am I the stupid? Did I accidentally merge these and I'm a dum-dum? I did not mean to do that. I was supposed to be here. Alright. Arms would be turned because the body is turned. Just gotta induce true consciousness in one first. You gotta find that cogito in one of them. Since these are all arms, do I want to turn them into a different color? There we go. Break it up for my eyes. Okay, so these are arms. I don't need to worry about these. Torso. So, torso, front, no breast. M front breasts. Oh yeah, I have M front breasts for when they're super, like, beefy. F turn. And then I have my Promethean body. Okay. I'm just organizing these. That way, if I want to just quickly make another token in the future, I can just select any of these and I'll be good.
Wait a minute!
Lumen.
Who are you?
That's a dirty lie. You are not new, actually.
Okay, so these are the legs. Do do do. Boo boo boo. Do 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 do. Do do do. Boo boo boo. Just gotta turn this into an F. Whoa, is that Van Newman? No.
No, that's not how that works.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, just making sure that's good. Alrighty, and now finally the arms. F turn. There we go. Alright, so if I turn on all of these, that should be her sprite, like this. Yeah. And you said she had a tail. I remember you mentioning that. Does she have a fluffy tail or a lion tail? Does it have a doingle or... Yee. Which tail? Doingle or fluffy? Because this is like a lion, this is like a lynx. Lion tail. Blonde tip. Okay. I do remember you saying something like that. I just wanted to make sure. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. And what I'm gonna do is grab it in the middle and just rotate it down so you can see it better. Like that. Alrighty, so those are done. I don't have any sketches right now. That's fine. She's pretty lighter coated. Mm-hmm. So we've got all of her little sketches. And I can start cleaning her up for a base. Alright, her vase is done, and now I can start drawing her. I can start putting clothes on the girl. And hair, obviously. Alright, so you say she wears a cute little sun hat. I'm gonna give it a little bit of decoration. Oh, what kind of hair she got sticking out of this? And I know her coat's open. She has floofy shoulder-length hair.
Oh, floofy girl.
Like, we talking this kind of floofy? Yeah, very soft and kind of curly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got the little curlies. Alrighty, so I've got her uniform. She keeps it open. Then you'll lie alone. Maybe a little thin since she spent all her time in the fields. Mm-hmm. Well, fair, fair. Alright, what's she wear underneath her coat? Okay, everything should look good now. Alright, yeah, what does she wear under the coat? I know she wears her own custom outfit. She doesn't wear, like, their standard uniform. Because you can do that. You don't have to wear, as long as you're wearing, like, your coat uniform, they don't care if you're not wearing the standard, like, jumper that they give you. White blouse, blue jeans, cowboy boots. Ah, that's right. All the little cowboy boots are gonna hide the feet! No! Dang it! Boots are probably custom made for her paws. Cute. If that's the case, I'm probably gonna have her blouse tucked in a little bit. Because, you know, she's a farming girl. She's gotta keep that stuff tucked in. Here's her jeans. They'll just be following the body. And then her little booties. I'll probably give her, like, little toe cowboy boots. Like that. And then her shirt is probably being tugged because she's turning. She's got a big old booba in the shirt. What kind of neckline does her blouse have? Cowboy boots with little paw pads on the soles. That's cute. Lillian, that's fucking cute. Yeah, what kind of neckline are we talking about? Is it standard? It's a button up, so she probably has the top couple of buttons undone. Okay, so something kind of like this. Something like that. And then these are the buttons. There we go.
Baby girl, baby.
Alright, let's start her outfit. Y'all, my eyes kind of hurt. It's so fucking cold in the room, my eyes sting. Hold on. Why is it so cold? It's so cold. It's so cold for a little bit. Whew. Okay, let us continue with the hat. Whee. Become unburnt. Unburnt. No hurt, unhurt. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. Alright, baby girl.
Look at the fluffy girl. Fluffy hair.
Fluffy child. There we go. Baby girl Fluffy. And now she's built as fuck in the titty region. In the boob region. Yeah, powerful. Powerful mommy milkers.
Kitty lady.
Lemonade. Wow, my lemonade was freezing. Hello, Gil.
Yeah, old and gay and small. Thanks for noticing.
But have you considered more titty? Sure. I could see more tits being needed in certain situations. I mean, she could have more, but I gotta save that for future characters. You're like, listen, I have titty quota. I know, but listen, man, you gotta save some for the rest of us, okay? Some of us are out here starving, and we need tit. Not me, obviously. I'm fine. I've got plenty of tit, but you know what I mean. Would she be wearing a belt on her blue jeans? I'll give her a little belt. A little belt. Just to keep her pants up. Since she is just wearing jeans. These fuckers tend to fall. Well, either belt or suspenders. I think the titties would get in the way. I think a belt would be better. That way the tits won't get in the way of the suspenders, because the suspenders would just go this way. Yeah, I think the belt is fine. Okay. There's that coat. And let's finish her boots. Boots. Just want to grab the face and scream. She screams, she screams. She baby. I just punched my own tablet. Ah, my hand. Fuck. Okay. Character done. Now I can go in and erase all this. She does have holes in her hat for her ears. That's true. I remember that. Oh, would they be up here? Or would they be like right here? And then she just have a little ear sticking out. Hold on, I'm gonna put him right here. Boink. Ears in the hat. Ears in the hat. Ears. 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 Yeah, never mind, that's better. Yeah. Lyran ears are a lot lower than like typical cat ears because they have evolved to have those come down. But they can still go up pretty high.
So ears. Ears.
It's just really cute. Ears. Alright, I'm actually gonna do myself a favor and do this. Bim, 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 bim. She's all ears! I will be changing this back to black, but for the moment, I need it red so I can see what I'm erasing. Whoa, what the hell? That was weird. Didn't let me draw. Ears. Alrighty. Now, let's get...
What? I will save.
Yeah, let's get the colors going.
Yeah, boy. Yee-wee.
Oh, shit. Oh, hello, creature. Hi. You know you can bring your hair tie closer, right?
Oh, Pavlika. Hi. What's up, baby boy?
My cat is being a goober.
Got a hair tie for you.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I didn't throw very far.
That's fine.
Alright, so first we do the face. Oh, what the hell? Oh. That'll do it. Don't be on the goddamn eraser then, idiot. I don't think I need to do blue. I think I can just... I don't need to do a blue face. What color are her eyes?
Hi, baby. Hi, little baby.
You didn't even bring it. What the fuck? What the fuck, kid?
You didn't even bring it. You didn't even bring it.
Oh boy, it sure is a color. Green. Okay. Like a foresty or like a lighter green. Like we... Had to check. Got it. See, aren't you guys glad you have a sheet dedicated to telling you what your character looks like?
Pet.
Oh, you're a kitty. Oh, you're a kitty. My cat is a fluffy boy. Like a lighter green, more like cat eye. Ah, got it. Like up here, kinda. Yeah. Alrighty. How did I do this? Hold on, let me look at my boys here. Face, cloth, hair, and then their props. Got it. Okay, so face, hair. Wait, face, cloth. Face, cloth, hair. Okay. I think I'll include her ears in this. She's blonde, I believe. Not that color. Oh, jeez. That looked gross. You know what? I'm gonna just color the hat. Yee. Blonde tan hair fur. Yeah. And her skin is the color I have it now? Or is it more golden? Pretty much that color. She has mostly human skin. Okay, cool. Do you have any, colors you want the hat to be? Like a dark brown, maybe? I might make this a light green. It's because it's like a little ribbon. And then her shirt would be... You said a white blouse. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Now, the coloring won't be 100% here and there, and that's just because they are small little pixels. Ow. Oh, sorry, Cecil. I jostled him around. I jostled the boy. Yeah, tokens just need to be close enough. Yeah, this is very much a... approximation. What's the term? Shorthanding. We're shorthanding how she looks. Alright, so I need to pull up... You know what? I'm just gonna grab him. Hey, look, it's this guy. You know who he is. Well, now you do. It's my boy. It's my dumb son. Whoa, it's him! It's John Science! Oh my god. It's him. John Science. Alright. Fuck. Help. That's not gonna help me. Squats to unhick yourself. Okay. Oh. Hi, Cecil. Oh, hi, yon baby. Hi. Alright, I keep hiccuping. Give me just a second. I'm gonna put down my... put down my blanket, unfold myself from the comfort, and go do squats. Be right back. Mom, what the fuck, man? I'm so cold. And I'm out of my blankets. Okay. Alrighty, let's continue on with the girl. Sorry, Cecil, I'm gonna move. Okay. T, and I cannot emphasize this enough. He. Tee. Okay. Fuck. So cold. Dear diary. I'm freezing my ass off. Okay, so does her... Does her tail also share the color completely with her hair? Or is it hairless? Let's find a good color. That's a nice, pretty blonde. Very short hair on the tail except for the tuft, so closer to her skin color. That's fair, so let's figure this out here. Something like that. She's a freaking cat girl. I'm so happy for her. Oof. Okay, goodbye, Cecil. Okay. There we go. Baby girl. Colored. Now we gotta just do her sword. Cecil, what are you doing, bud? Hello, Rose. Welcome in. Hey, thank you for the pet. Okay, she's done. I did it. Baby girl is the finished. A child. I have an itch.
my face itch.
You're welcome. Alright, so we got Clay, we got Ven, we got Marianne. We need 2 more. We need the Promethean, Ronan, and the android Tarek. Which I will be doing that later. For now, I can at least work sort of on Promethean stuff. I have something fun for you in VC. Oh no. Should I be afraid? Should I be scared?
It's a snack. It's a lizard. A snack. I'll pet him. Lizard. Give me lizard.
Lizard. Well, I guess snakes aren't lizards. Snakes are technically reptiles. And you like me lizard, because he's big and strong and lizard. Reptile. Yeah, what if you give Ronan a juice box instead of a weapon and he's like... He needs some sort of weapon to defend himself with. Like, you know, he needs something to fight with. My cat is using the poopy box. I hear it. I hear him scratching. Alrighty. What else? What else we doing here? Okay, so a really big juice box. Yeah, juice box he can beat people up with. What did Salem say his weapon would be? Let me go look that up again. I wrote it down because I keep notes on all of you. Mining tool, that's right. He wanted a mining pick. Only a spoonful. Giant ass spoon. Okay, I may need Salem here to talk to him about it. So until then, I'm going to make sure all of my token stock pictures are good. So, Noggin. She's so baby girl about it. By the way, I have a fuck ton of these. Promethean male with the big old tufts on his head.
Look at him, look at the baby.
Also, you guys didn't get introduced to him yet, but do you want to see the bartender? You've seen him before, I just want to show him off again because he's pretty. There's the bartender. There he is. He's the guy that makes drinks for you in the evenings. A fun fact, Bull's going to be hosting a Oh, yeah. You, I think you told us that? Yeah, it's the bartender. It's him. It's the Mothman. He very flumpy. It's my son. That's my big beefy son. He a big boy. Alright. At the bartender. Alright, so, moth boys are pretty slender. You love the moth. Mm-hmm. He moth boy. Moth. Alright, so for the Prometheans, they have 4 arms, so that means his arms would be, he's got 2 on each side doing something. Imagine him mixing drinks while doing shots of pure syrup. No, that's what he does. That's his payment. Extra syrups. Like when everyone's not looking, he just kind of curls up into the corner and just... he looks elegant and dainty and powerful at the same time and beautiful, and then he's just in the corner slurping pure fucking syrup out of a jar or out of a drink. I said before I was challenging one of the gyms, but now I'm the one hosting it. Oh, that's pretty cool. It'll be non-monotype, which will be themed around archaeology and Tomb Raider. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I know you've been doing lots of Cobblemon stuff. Oof. Now the question is, what kind of pose would Salem want for his buoy? For his bug buoy. Titties. Big old tits. Yeah, because these are like the forearms. Jojo, po. Rock type with extra steps. I mean, you're not wrong. I could definitely see you using, like, the mummy Pokemon. Actually, no. Oh. I was thinking the mummy Pokemon. Alright, how are we doing with legs? Because moth legs... Let's see. I'm gonna close you out, Solus. Goodbye. Moth legs look kind of scrumpy. No, okay. Thinking about it, I can see the vision. Where are they? Where's the moths? Moth baby! Oh, they probably have little slits down the middle of the coat that they can button to let their wings poke out. Uniforms are very difficult to keep up with, with fucking moth people. Also, fun fact, I have no genitalia or nipples under either of these. Prometheans don't wear clothes. Cophagrigus, Runerigus, and maybe Claydol. Yeah, I was thinking something kind of like that. Probably a lot of ghost types. I think male and female moths are pretty much the same size, so this is fine. What do I do for the coat? I'm gonna do something. I wanna test something out real quick. Oh, how could I forget my boy Golurk? Yeah. Golurk. Okay, Leon's asleep for the most part. I'm gonna turn this fucker off for a minute. I am freezing. Fuck. Shit. I need to thaw out a little. I'm in 2 blankets. I have a blanket wrapped around my legs and a blanket wrapped around my shoulders. I'm bundled. I'm bundled like a little bug. Oh my god. Okay, I should be better. Okay, so let's take a look at the clothing. That would all be tucked under. They might not even have a collared version of here. And then this would go to about here. I'm using a variety Pokemon, but the team isn't decided yet. My team is essentially going to be themed around different tropes in these films. You have the curses, obviously, then the boulder chase sequence, the insect snake pit. Yeah, I was thinking archaeology in general. So I was thinking like the fossil Pokemon, like Aerodactyl and Ammonite, and also, uh, yeah, the Cophagrius, and you know, shit like that. Hi, Pads. Welcome in. I am good. I am thawing out. Your boy was for sink, but I'm doing better now. And Golurt can learn Curse, just saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the coat, I believe Salem said the coat would be open. It goes past the knees to about here, I guess? And moths do have a gaster. They have those, like, little bug buds in the back, attached to the bottom of the spine. Looks like this. I'm just a silly little boy and haven't drawn them. Salem! Guess who I'm gonna draw soon? You came in at just the right time. Oh, we want is sleeping, but I'll let him know you said hi, Pats. Due to the amount of bullshit the trainers have access to, they literally have the weather trio, the genies, plus ability tokens that allow Pokemon to get an ability they usually wouldn't. Due to this, my Pokemon stats will be buffed this gym to throw the players off their game. Nice. You've been sleeping? Good morning. Yeah, I was testing what the coat would look like on a Promethean. They would probably be tucked into the fur, under the fur, and then they have their 4 arms in their coat.
Pet, pet. Pet, pet, pet.
So I know he holds a mining tool. We need to figure out what that mining tool looks like, because he fights with it. Because I doubt it's just straight up, I doubt it's like a pickaxe. I'm pretty sure it's something else. I'm sure it looks more sci-fi, and it takes a lot less, what's the word, energy to use, which we can make our own. I already have ideas for stuff like that, so give me just a second. So he might have some sort of mini extractor that he holds. Yeah, I feel like Golem is an obvious choice for a boulder, but other rock types could work like a Gigalith or even Rhyperior, but that's one's a stretch. Alright, so I'm gonna go through and think about what I'm gonna be doing for this mining operation. This little mining tool that your boy uses. Also, Salem, question. do you want your character to be facing frontways or have their body be turned somewhere? Because this is the front-facing body, like this. And then you could have the torso being turned like this. Alright. While he's thinking and figuring it out, I'm going to start pulling up a few tools for mining and start thinking about it, because I might have it be some sort of drill that you can hold that also sucks up whatever you're mining. I like the turn see more wingy that way. Ah, that's true. You could see more wingy. Also, yeah, I think you're probably going to have some sort of machine that holds on to the material in a more pure form. You might even wear a little backpack that, like, the stuff dumps into. But I think your mining tool might be a drill. Because why the fuck would you be expected to swing a pickaxe when you can just have a diamond-tipped drill, like, made of fucking iridium, just, you know? Why would you even worry about, or stainless steel something? Because that would be the most inefficient fucking thing to expect someone to exert themselves using a pickaxe. But maybe you have like a little pickaxe to help you pull certain giant stones out of the way. But other than that, I think your main weapon and your main tool would be a little mining drill. If you're cool with that. Because I'm looking at mining equipment and I'm like, a drill is so much easier to use. Wingy, or perhaps Wingdell.
I miss Wendell.
Could also have a Hydra Apple as a bit of a wild card for your snake pit. Or go more traditional, like, pincer or Heracross. Nah, fucking, that'd be mean as fuck, throwing apples at motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give a homeboy a drill.
Salem, are you cool with having a little sci-fi drill for Ronan?
Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure how far sci-fantasy the fights were gonna get, so I thought small, and so if you want to run through with something with more horsepower, go for it. I don't know how to describe the, I guess, limits of the quote-unquote sci-fantasy I'm going to be in. Because for the most part, magic isn't really a thing. Unless, and that's all I'm gonna say. But they do have tools and gear pieces and equipment that makes you work smarter, not harder.
Alright, thank you for the pet. Wolf! Hi, welcome in.
Yeah, you do hear Undertale.
Eek, 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 eek.
I'm staring at sci-fi drills and trying to figure out how I'm gonna design the weapon for Salami's character. Because this thing obviously just gets charged and then that's about it. Like, you don't have to worry about upkeeping it other than charging it and making sure you don't, like, shove it into materials that are way too hard. but it's already got a Mohs hardness scale of 10, so it can pretty much grind anything and grab it all up. But yeah, I'll save you, right? I need to. There we go. Everything should be good now. Okay, so I have like 2 or 3 pictures pulled up. Ow. My eye. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a stun gun. It's not a drill. Hey, man, I looked up drill. You lied to me. Save is important for progress you have so far. If not, then you have to start all over again. You right, and it would make me fucking sad. I would be the depresso espresso. Also, I think... Don't quote me on this, because I've never played it, but I'm pretty sure Dead Space has a mining tool as a weapon. The first one, not the others. I don't know what the others have. But I'm pretty sure you can do it. Does, but it's more for shearing off parts of rocks. Ah, that's fair. So maybe the tool is multi-purpose. Maybe it has a shaving function and then a drilling function where you can like... And then a siphoning function where you can just bzz, go through, cut what you don't want, cut the rocks that you don't need, and then siphon in what you do want. It doesn't. If I had some watermelon, I would share with you because you are awesome. I would cry tears of joy. I love watermelon. Watermelon's my favorite. One of my favorite fruits. Plasma cutter. That's what it's called. It's called a plasma cutter. Oh, it just looks like a gun with bullshit stapled on it. Why does it look like a gun with bullshit stapled on? Okay, so, Salem, if you are cool with it, this gear piece that your character is going to be using is probably going to be two-handed. I hope you're good with that. Because it'll probably... It would need to be held with 2 hands. This thing ain't no pistol. This thing kind of thick. Watermelon? Yeah. Timo, I saw the watermelon dress. I wouldn't wear the dress, but I'd eat the watermelon itself. Also, let me, check out how this body works. Gross. Yeah, the plasma cutter looks kind of funny. Oh yeah, and there's flamethrowers. I think someone also mentioned wanting a flamethrower. Thick as in rocket launcher thick? Not quite rocket launcher thick. But maybe a little bigger. Maybe like a shotgun. Nurse it like a shotgun. But not quite as big. And you'd want to use both hands to steady it anyway. So, minigun. Kind of, yeah. Let me look. Maybe not quite that big. Someone made a miniature minigun and it's really cute. So maybe not something... Well, maybe. Maybe just shaved down a little bit. And you just carry it with 2 hands and you just slice out rocks, carve out rocks like a surgeon, and then you suck in the iron after drilling into it, I think. Yeah, man, I don't mind, because before now I was thinking more realistic that the ship would get boarded, someone would go into the science lab and be met with a moth with a rock pick, ready to do some homegrown lobotomies. It's fair. Well, you can still perform a lobotomy with a drill. You can still do it. Oh, since he's not a miner, he is a driller. He's a researcher. Maybe his drill is tiny. It's probably long, but maybe it is one-handed, and his other hand can be a pick, if you so wish. That way he can use the pick to clear out big rocks that he just doesn't need anymore, and he can use his little mini drill to cut in and slice through to get into the sediment that he needs to be in. Because now thinking about it, the minigun-sized drills for mining would probably be for actual miners, not a researcher. So I think I might do that. I think I might have him have a little cutter, a little laser cutter drill that lets you precisely pull out the rocks. It probably still will have a tiny siphon to let you pull in the materials. Sometimes when you're sciencing, rocks just gotta obliterate them. Yeah, you just gotta shove a drill in their head. You know? Yeah, I think I might do that. Like a slime rancher vat pack. Yeah, kind of. It would basically be like a little slime rancher where you suck it up after drilling it out of the ground. After loosening it, specifically. So, if you're cool with it, he can have a one-handed drill with a little laser cutter and vac, like, combo to it, but it's not going to be nearly as big as an actual mining drill. And then he can have a little rock pick in the other hand. Although I imagine a future drill might be able to swap between different drill bits. Definitely. That's why I am kind of calling it like a combo. It's like a Swiss knife for grabbing sediment. I think that's how it would work. So you could look like you're just, you know, chilling and drilling, and then you could just beep right in the noggin. Yeah, I think I might do that. So, hold on, let me pull, where is it? I think it'll make it easier if I just draw it on the weapons page. Okay. Because we do have weapons like this. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure I have all of your guys' trees done. Done relative to what you own. So I feel like miner's drills will be huge, and researcher drills will be much smaller. So I feel like a researcher's drill. Let's get the gun itself going. So this can be the gun. This can be a space where you, like, take it apart and repair it. This will be the handle. It's going to look like a gun, but just because you want to hold it steady. Oh, also, I think it'd be interesting if sometimes you can take out the pieces of the drill and use them, like, individually on very tiny subjects. But I don't know, you might have tools for that. Okay, let's redo this. I need to fix that handle. The handle looks a little funky. Okay, so this is where all the different drills can come out. I'm just gonna do this to kind of show the drill bit. This is like a, haha, it could be a drill, but it could also be like anything else inside that switches in and out. Then you'll have some sort of container in the back for holding it that like follows you into the back. Let's give you a better handle right here, maybe. And then you have a fun little button. And for the sake of keeping the hand covered, I think I might have one of these. I might also have like some sort of weight right here to help with the balancing. So some sort of little gun like that. This would be in front a little more. So I think this could be a researcher's drill gun. It's something like this. It has it in the back where you can store the materials you're grabbing. For sampling, obviously, where you take it back to your lab and you go through it, you scan it. And then we could have a little pickaxe. So does Ronan double as the ship's dentist? Oh, my mouth hurts thinking about that.
Thank you for the sip, Dippy. Slim. Slim me. Slim.
Ooh, I bumped into it. Yeah, I think my order. Don't worry. Me when I get you. Whoa! Out here making out! Are y'all excited to see each other? I hope so. Flippy's going to get lost in the forest and never come back. We're gonna be so gay! I know! You're already gay! Okay, so Slem hasn't confirmed or denied. So I'm gonna just assume this is fine. I'm gonna assume this is cool. But like more, but more gay. Understood, understood. Alrighty, so I'm going to work on the Promethean shoulders. So they've got this. Then they have super fluff. But I'll add the fluff as I add like the hair and stuff. Because yes, Prometheans do have hair. They have hair on top of their head. Let's see. Clay's tilted that way. Ben's tilted that way. She's tilted that way. So yeah, I could have Ronan tilted this way. Okay, I'm gonna do a favor to myself here. There we go. Got the forearm spats. Alright, so the head is pretty much done, so I don't need to worry about that. What kind of leg pose do I want for this little guy? Not that one. Could be doing this. Doing a little feeties. I think I'll do this. And moth babies have little toes. They have little baby toes, so we're gonna give them little baby toes. Alright, so his knee here would be like this. Hi, Renetta. Thank you for the catnip tea. I'm gonna get a little sippy. And thank you for the hug on Wii One. As far as I know, he is asleep, but I'll let him know you gave him a hug. Aw, yeah, he's schneebin'. I'll let him know, though. So we got a Pat's hello and a Renetta hug. Cute. It's also one of the reasons why I've been kind of quiet. Leon's been sleeping. And I don't want to wake him. So it's a calm, chill day today. Alright, so little leggy, fluffy. And then down here, oh, actually, let's make that fluff a little more arched. Yeah. And then you see leggy and toesies. Toes! Little moth boy toes! Moth boy toes. Moth boy toes. Moth boy toes. Moth boy toes. Super huggles for wee mine cute. I will let him know you give him super hugs. Ow. Also, for those of you coming in, 7 days. 7 days until my story comes out. I'm very excited and also nervous. I hope people like it. I hope my writing isn't actually dog ass. Okay, what kind of arm pose do I want? Salem said he wanted the tippies, but... Hey, even if it's dog ass, remember, it's better than the ChatGPT fanfics that keep clogging things up. Who the fuck is using ChatGPT to write fanfic? Isn't the point of writing a fanfiction to write about your ideas? Or am I just making too much sense? Am I the dumbass here? A surprising number of people. That's so fucking weird. Why? Hopefully AO3 bans that shit, because... gross. Because I have no idea if AI is allowed on AO3 or not. But I hope it's not. Because otherwise, bleh. Let me actually look that up. Because now I'm curious. I mean, AI also sucks at keeping track of information. That's true. You're right. Oh, AO3 lets it slide. That's annoying. Boo. Boo. Oh, I'm already too deep into this. Or at least there are tags in AO3 regarding AI. I use the tag fuck AI in my story. If that helps you understand where my stance is on that. Also, Salam. Slam me, I have a question. Since I'm gonna be making the gun one-handed, I want to see if he wants a little pick. AFK, you're supposed to tag fix with AI-generated content. Ew, gross.
I miss Slim. So do I. Slim. Slimney.
I guess I could just draw it and see if he's cool with it.
My pants are stuck on me.
Okay, I'm good. I had my pants stuck underneath me. I'm just gonna go for it. These are your guys' tokens. So, I'm cool with it. Okay, cool. So we'll have this arm coming down and then coming out. And it's gonna be holding a pickaxe. And I want the pickaxe to be like, kind of like this. Where it's like one of those picks that can unfold. And there might be some sort of pressure that you can attach to it. To let it shoot farther whenever you're mining something. But that's if you're like in a pinch to really chisel at the dirt. Always trying to get food I haven't eaten yet. Oh, that was fair. I'm glad you got food. Okay.
Oh, I broke my ankle. It felt nice, but ow.
Okay. I'm staring at some pickaxes and I think I know how I'm gonna do with this. Also had AR are terrible storytellers? Oh, probably. I do not fucking doubt it. I remember back when all that shit was new, I was curious and poked at seeing how unhinged the output were. It forgets basic shit in the middle of conversations. I'm torn about people using it for proofreading and editing, because it's getting really hard to find alternatives these days. So many applicants just have it baked in. Yeah. Well, where I write, it doesn't have anything like that. And also, I ignore any suggestions that are offered to me, because I don't fucking play like that. If I make a mistake, I proofread and I clean it up. Is that the most efficient way to do it? I don't know, but like, I ain't using fucking AI to do that shit. I'm not gonna count on a robot to figure out how to do that. Using Google Docs, which does have access to Gemini but isn't baked in yet. Yeah, that's where I'm writing. I know occasionally it'll tell me, hey, are you sure you don't want to change it to this instead? I'm like, I'm very fucking sure, actually. Please stop asking me. Because it does those dumb little blue lines and I'm like, go away. Google does still have basic grammar checker. Yeah. It lets me know if I've misspelled a word as well. And then it screams at me that all of my names are misspelled, even though they're all names that are not English. And I'm like, no, I didn't misspell this, I promise. Lets me know when I fuck up tense in a sentence. That is true, it does help me with that as well. But sometimes it'll just flash blue at me for no reason. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. Or if I'm writing something specific or context specific, and then it wants to correct me. But other than that, like, it's pretty good about it, I guess. Spelling and grammar checkers hate me, I swear to God. Why do they let every mistake slip? Is that what happens? I'm gonna move this for a second so I can draw the pole. And then I'll have the other arm doing the same thing, holding the, this part. Uses both hands to mine stuff. I'm consistent about specific typos. I've started learning to let them through instead of fixing them, or my phone, it will correct to the typo now. Yeah, I've had that happen to me once in a while. At least it makes for a funny situation if, you know, you're trying to type to, like, your boss or something, and you accidentally misspell some shit. Amazing rock ahead, try holding with both hands. Yeah! My problem with Google Spell Check is that they're letting an AI aggregate everyone else's way to spell a word and using the most average misspelling and not flagging shit as wrong. Don't know if they got slapped for that yet. I hope they do. Yeah, I did hear about that, which is why sometimes I will take its misspellings as a grain of salt, and I'm like, no, fuck you, that's not how you spell it. I haven't had very many situations where it's tried to correct me incorrectly, but, you know. But that's why I run myself through multiple drafts of my writing. I talked about it on Discord the other night because I was asking questions, which I might ask here too, just because I'm curious, but when I write something, if I'm just role-playing, I just fucking improv it, I don't care. I let my characters do and say whatever the fuck they want, without prepping anything first. But if I'm writing a story, I make scene points where it's like, I want a scene where these characters do this and talk about this. I want a scene where this happens. I want a scene where this gets done and then this surprise happens or whatever. And for the most part, the scenes are in order, but sometimes I'll think of a new scene or want to remove an old scene, and I fuck around with those for a while. And then I start writing. I write my first draft, I'm like, cool, and then I leave it alone. I just forget it exists. I walk away. And then a few weeks later, after my brain has freshened itself of the writing, I read it again and make sure nothing has been misspelled or fucked up. And for the most part, it's pretty good. Sometimes I'll also take the opportunity to add or clarify stuff where I'm like, huh, that didn't transition very well. Let me add to this part. Or, I don't really need this word or sentence. I'm just gonna remove it. And then I do that, like, proofreading pass a couple of times. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty much done. I've tweaked this all I can, and then I leave it alone. It's not funny, I keep sending "ther" instead of "the." I did it to my dentist. No, that is funny. That's actually hilarious. But yeah, if their stupid misspelling aggregate changes my stuff into something I don't want, I will catch it. I'd be like, hey man, that's not cool. We're changing that right now. Ow. Alright, I'll have this hand down, I think, just mad chillin'. Like going this way, maybe? And he'll have his two little claws. 'Cause Prometheans only have two fingies. Fun fact, bugs kinda just have two fingies. I don't know if you've noticed, but they have two on their little toes. So, I usually give my bugs two. And then I'll have him holding his drill, which I designed to look kind of like this. So we're going to have the barrel that holds the different tools inside. We're going to have the little siphon right here at the back where he can store rocks and minerals and sediment on the inside. And then here's where the tool will start to stick out. He can have longer drills, shorter drills, but this is just something he uses to drill into the rock and clear it out. His gun also might come with a little cutter at the top here. There we go. And yeah, the handle will be here, so that means his hand will be about here. And then his arm will be out. At about here, I guess. He's ready with his drill gun. And I'll draw his coat after I'm done with these lines. Ooh, cold. Also, I asked this in Discord, but I am curious about everyone here who would want to answer. I have been seeing a lot of recent YouTube shorts that are basically TikToks, and I'm assuming this is like book talk stuff. And apparently people's pet peeves are alternate words to the word said. Like, he said, but he said angrily. Instead of writing he said angrily, you say he growled. Or if, like, you know, they don't like the word growl, they don't like the word hiss, they don't like it, and I don't understand. It confused me. I brought this up, like I said, the other night in the Discord, and I'm curious to see what you guys would think about it. Do those words bother you? Or are the idioms not lost on you? Because back in my day, we didn't have people, like, not understand what a growl is when someone talks. I get sometimes reading it and being literal about it, but that's not the point. You're not supposed to be literal about words for they said, but in a different way. Like, I'm trying to think of another way. Like, if someone said something and then I wrote, like, he sobbed. Obviously, he's not, like, blubbering and crying too bad. I haven't told you the big news yet. Yeah, go for it. What's up, pets? I'm trying to think of more words. Or, like, bellowed. Roared. Those are good words. Those are strong words. We should be using them more. People need to... We need to fucking teach people literacy more. Because, oh my god. Like I said, back in my day, we didn't think too broadly about that sort of thing. We read the context behind the words. Your birthday's coming up. Oh. How soon? Do you need me to sing you a happy birthday song? I can. Reading is fundamental. It's very fundamental. I love reading. I've always loved reading. Alright, let's draw the bug. And I'll draw the fluffiness when I start drawing everything else. because not all of them are super fluffy. Some can be kind of thin in the fluff, but, you know, it's a variety thing. It's May 6th, so I think a week or two. Literally 9 days, I believe. Because in 7 days, that's May 4th. And I've been keeping up with the May 4th because that's when my stuff comes out. And I'm gonna be screaming about it the entire fucking time. I hope you're ready. For like the next month. I'll be like, hey yo, by the way, slicing my AO3, tucks hair behind ear. Tucks ear behind hair. Do you wanna read it? Happy birthday! Exactly. Don't worry, Pets. If you show up, you'll get a happy birthday sing. Sing? Song. Shoot me. How you doing?
Cutest battler? What'd I do? I'm just a little guy. I'm just trying to draw a dude.
Just trying to draw a guy with his boobies out. Good, got coffee? Nice, nice. Enjoy your coffee. Also, surprise, 2 pairs of titties. Moth people have 2 not abdomens, 2 pectorals. Because it helps with the arm. There we go, I got the boy. Ooh, cold. Who do I have to draw after this? Oh, that's right, Tarek. Tarek? Tarek. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna have to ask the guy. Lily, thank you for sleepy. Sleepy. Yum. Turmeric, yeah. Pats the pads. Pat the pats. Pet the pats. Let's pet the birthday boy. Pet. Alright, leg time. And he does have a flattened-ish crotch. Because he doesn't really have anything down there. Well, he does, but it's all internal. Then we got their little diamond knees. And his little foot sticking out. Oh. This is a fucking jam. It's a Undertale, but it's got like the what is it called? The Nintendo sound fonts, like Nintendo 64 sound fonts. It's really good. It's really fun. Moth toes! Moth toes! Everyone sees little moth toes, moth toes, moth toes, moth toes. Alright, got his little moth toes. Now we worry about the arms. Alright, let me go look at my pickaxe that I got going on. Yeah, it's gonna be a modern day little pickaxe that, lets you work smarter, not harder. I think it is gonna have some sort of tiny propulsion system that lets you, when you're hammering it in, lets you hit the rock that you're going for with a higher force so that you're not overexerting yourself in the muscles. Now, where exactly I'm going to have that on the weapon, I don't think it matters, not this far away, because, like I said, it's tokens. We don't have to worry about, like... I don't have to worry about the tiny details. It's probably, like, right here and here, so I'm not going to worry about it.
My headset's in my way. Move.
Okay. I'm also gonna have this. And then this in the back.
Da ba ba da ba 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 da 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 da.
Everyone, welcome in! Hello, hello, how is everyone? Hello, Raiders. Let me give you one of those little baby shout-outs that, I've heard so much about. I'm not very good at my job. There we go.
Meteor shower. Welcome in, little meteors.
It's fitting because I'm currently drawing tokens for my sci-fi TTRPG that I've been making. I'm drawing my players now that I know who they all are and what they all look like.
Yeah, but welcome in. What were you doing?
What is Sequel? Stream Elements told me what you were doing. What's Sequel? That sounds scary. It's either really spooky or really fun. There we go. Little pickaxe. Yeah, but yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. Tell me about Sequel if you'd like. Sequel's a little chat sim, dating sim. Oh, okay, I can see that. Interesting. Is it like an NPC kind of thing, or you're like legitimately talking to other people? Because you're saying sim, so I'm assuming it's NPCs that you get to just hit up. Be like, hey, daddy, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? NPCs. Okay, cool. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's fun. I hope the NPCs are fun. I've never heard of it, so this is literally my first time being exposed to a chat sim dating sim. That's really interesting. Are the characters all human, or is it something wacky? Because I know there's been games coming out where you can, like, date dust bunnies and stuff like that. I know Date Everything came out. I know that one game, it was like the dating sim of the different killers from Dead by Daylight. And there's also another dating sim for Power Wash Simulator. And it's really funny. It's a little gem that I love. I would compare it to Mystic Messenger, but all the characters are human. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of Mystic Messenger, kind of. It sounds familiar. I've never played it, but it does sound familiar to me. I think Mystic Messenger is a phone dating sim? But can't remember. Anyway, I do hope you had fun with it. It sounds like you did. And if you do need to raid and run, I understand. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the art stream. Enjoy what I'm drawing. I am focusing on making my players tokens for our TTRPG game. Who's driving like a maniac outside my house? Who? Who is it? Who's driving like a maniac? Is it any of you? I will eat your bones. This one's a server of hackers and only one character is romanceable, but the others are funny. I see. You guys are out here hacking. I left my vibrator on and it jumped out the window. What the? Renetta, please. Control it. Go get it. Tell it to stop revving down my street 50 miles an hour. Someone did it again? Renetta, control it. Go get it. It's losing its fucking mind. Listen, they told me it had a lot of horsepower when I bought it. I just didn't know it was Herbie. Thank you, I needed that. Oh no, my nose. I squished it too hard and now it's sniffly. Well, it just passed my house officially. I heard it woomin'. I heard it roomin' and woomin'. Yeah, if someone bought something like that, I would be so scared for their nether region. The Herbie of vibrators. Fucking hell. Right? Like, after a certain point, it's just like, ooh, that sounds painful. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you subject yourself to that? Like, fuck. Beep 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 beep. Anyway. Okay, so I have him holding it with both hands. I think that'd be fun. Because if he's holding it with both of his hands and over here, then he's got more power when he swings. I think anyone who needs a vibrator that aggressive to get off needs to see a doctor. Yeah. Yeah. That's, that means there's some nerve damage or something where you just can't feel anything.
Boom, boom.
Ugh. No, no more hiccups, please. Okay, so here's the gun, here's the drill. It's got a little spinny going. This is where the sediments go. Then he'll have his little hand right here, holding on. And then this arm is just mad chillin'. Two fingies. Because he's got little bug hands. This is the elbow, and he should be done. Pose-wise. Beep, beep, boop, beep, doop, beep, doop. There we go. Oh, and I should grab his head. And he is a male. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a whole ass folder for the new arms. Forearms! Alright. So we're gonna grab this, plop it in its own folder. I don't need the head anymore. These are the forearms, so I'm gonna just dunk it in there. There we go. This is the forearm torso that's turned. So torso turned for a Promethean. There we go. By the way, Seakel is a free game, so if you ever want to give it a play, there's no worries about money. Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
My toes are cold. Hold on, let me get my toes in my blanket. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so I've got the torso. Now let's do the legs. So, legs, left stance Promethean. There we go. Yeet. Alrighty, so my token pieces are saved. Let's start the boy. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. One single thing. One ooper duper single thing that I forgot, and you guys will see it. Baby boy has wings. Oh, I looked away for like 15 minutes. How do I get on vibrators? Don't worry about it. What moth did Salem want to use again? I forgot. I forger. I forgers. Where is that boy? Where is the moth? Cause, oh my god, we never shut the fuck up. We have sent each other so much shit. I might message him real quick and be like, hey buddy, could you send me the moth you wanna be? I'm gonna do it. I'm Forger's coffee, please. Okay, yeah. Yay! Yeah, we're gonna do the wings, yay! Alright, so I don't know if he wants them up or down. Maybe down like a little cape. Maybe up? I don't know. Hold on, let me figure it out. Because these are kind of like resting. It's in his sheet. Oh. Yeah, that helps. I think. Oh yeah, it's right there. There he is. I spelled thank wrong, but I don't care. Also, I will be right back, everybody. Ads will be starting soon. Your boy gotta go to the P dimension. Be right back. Ooh, the bat is back. Eat me. A bat. Alright. No, my hands are wet. My glove won't pick on my hand. No, wait, hold on. I thought I tried enough. Whatever. I will save you were correct. There we go. Nice and saved. Also, Salem has confirmed that his wings are down, because he been chilling. Oh! Pop my back. Felt really good. Let's get a blanket on so I don't freeze to death. Shall we? Wait. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where's... Huh? Huh? What? Wait, what? Oh. What? Am I okay? For some reason, the moth that he sent me, the link that he got me, clicked it, and it opened up on a brand new tab. Not a tab, like a whole ass new window, and I'm like, where did my tabs go? That was weird. Alright, so I believe this is how the moth things work. It's fine. I have an idea. This is gonna make making the wings so much fucking easier, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just make it real easy. A window of knowledge! Yeah, I wasn't supposed to open a brand new fucking window. So I'm gonna be a funny little boy about this. And we're gonna make it free transform. We're gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna transform this fucker. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so these are the 4 pieces of wings that's going to be following his shift of his body. Okay. So these are a pretty good start for the wings. I might rotate them just a bit more. Oh, wrong fucking McLayer. Okay, so his wings are being chilling.
Ah, thank you for the sip, Blippi.
I am thirsty, you are correct. Pissin'? Not right now. I'm done pissin'. Alright, so I don't need tails, so I guess I could call this tails and wings. There we go. Okay, baby boy is done. Now we just start cleaning him up. So first things first. How motherfucker looks when he has to go a day without pissing. If I go a day without pissing, I risk getting a urinary tract infection, Blippi. How dare you not let me piss? There we go. I didn't want no tangents in my house. I don't fuck with tangents. Y'all know this. Y'all know this about me. We don't fuck with tangents in this house. Nah, you're doing a charge shot. Yeah, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, charge shot is what I call my urinary tract infection, thanks. No tangents. Get out of here. No tangents. What did I say? Alrighty. Baby boy done. The base is done. So, it is Ronan? Can I spell Ronan correctly? There we go. Alrighty. Let's get this guy his coat, and literally only his coat. And I believe Salem said he didn't button it, like Homegirl. Imagine holding in your piss and hearing charge shout, "Bwee!" Start lighting up. You know what? You win the internet for today. You did it. It was you. You did this. I've never been this shook before, but you did it. Yippee! Yeah, boy! Yip! Don't cheer that. Alright, I can close out all these fucking pickaxes and drills. I don't need them anymore.
Gotta itch, help. Eh. Eh.
Oh, wait, hold up. I need to erase that. It's a little doingle, but it's there and I know it's there and it's bothering me. There we go. Alright, so I believe his code is open. And he's got the wrinklies. And then this arm also has the wrinklies, because he does have 4 arms in his coat. They seem to be prepared enough to be able to provide 4-armed openings for their employees. And this is literally all he wears. Oh, hair. I need the hair. Because these babies have hair. Because if we look at Home Dog, Riolon, where is he? Come here, baby boy. He got big fluffy hair. He's got very nice hair. He's very soft. Oh, I should probably draw the fluff, huh? Because moths, they do be fluffy. Oh, they do be being fluffy about it. Like so. Fluffy babies. And sometimes their hair can blend in with their fluff, but that's just his specific look. It doesn't have to. Alright, Slimy, give me hair. Me need hair. Ow. Actually, let me pull this guy up. Come here, you. Cecil said, Cecil, are you stepping on him? You were so mean. You're mean. Don't step on he. Hi, handsome. Oh, you baby.
doing?
Cecil, no butt in my face, no.
Hi, handsome.
You're a good boy. Y'all, don't look now. Oh no. Oh, he's laying on the tablet. Okay. Cecil, I really want to see. I really want to see. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? Why does it keep opening a brand new whole ass window? That's weird. Whatever. Is my control being pushed down? Is that what's happening? Hold on. I wonder why that's happening. That's weird. Should not be a thing. Anyway, help. My cat is now in my arms, and I cannot see what I'm doing. Or, I can see... Let's see, here's his butt. Oh, there he is. Oh, he freed me. Okay, I'm freed. I don't need this anymore either. Bit. Okay, now it's letting me open. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know why. It kept opening up in a new whole ass window. That was fucking weird. I fixed it, but hopefully it doesn't do that again. That shit was annoying. Alrighty. Give the boy some fluffy hair. Salem has sent me the hair. He just got the gold flumpy. He's a fluffer. Ow. Eyeball, please. Don't do this to me. Ooh, alright, I'm better. Alright, we got the sketch. Let's get the drawing going. Let's do that again. Moth boy, bada 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 ba. Moth boy, bada 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 ba. Moth boy, bada 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 ba. Moth boy, moth boy. I know that's Batman, but like, you don't gotta judge me. Also, I think for the final half an hour, I might listen to some Castlevania, sorry. Ooh. So I'm feeling kind of Castlevania-y. I'm feeling kind of lively. I have an idea. But do I want to go through with this idea? Yes, yes I do. So, I like to draw my moth boys with their little fluffers. I like to make it look like a feather. So I think I'm gonna do that. Where it, like, sticks out like this. That way it looks a little better. Baby boy. Oh, no, no, no. My cat is yelling. There we go. We got the fluffy baby. Fluffy moth boy. Baby. Yay. All right. The coat is tucked into the fur, so this can be sticking out like so. And this will curve out for him. Oh, I see. Cecil do a crunch. That's literally all he wears. Okay. That's fine. The boy is Nakey. Oh, that's his wing, so don't erase that. Just erase the arms. Why does it sound like a Geiger counter? Oh, hold up. Okay. I can erase this part of the body, but not this part of the wing. And then I need to very carefully think about what I'm doing with the hair, because I don't need that shit in the way. There we go, little moth boy. Need to erase this as well. Might as well erase part of his head. And there it is. So now we do this. Because some of the hair... Yeah, we taking piss? No! Why do we keep talking about piss? That was like 20 minutes ago. We're not talking about piss anymore. No more piss. We were talking about piss. It's just because I had to go to the bathroom, man. I had to go to the little battler's room. I don't know where you guys get your piss fixation. Ah, wrong layer. There we go. Moth boy done. A little lad. Okay, but counterpoint. Uh-huh. Think of the bit. Yeah, boy. Boy acquired. A little guy. And now, we color him. I have my pen in my mouth. Alrighty. Ugh. Let's do some colors. Your pen, It's my pen! It is my pen! Wee! Oh. It would do good to make it the selected layer. Okay, everything is good looking here. Let's get started. So here's the little eyesies. Oh, right. I can just do the colors. It doesn't matter. Salam! Slim! I'm actually gonna select his base colors. Let me grab this creature. It might help me to, like, look for Salem in, like, a VC and just ask questions real quick. Well, yes. Yeah, I'm here asking for colors. Is this a good base color to start with? I'm also gonna bring this down here. That way I can follow my my cheat sheet here, because the hair tends to be darker than the moth's color, or some sort of variant. Their eyes are most commonly red. Let me go look at my sheet real quick, just to make sure I'm getting all this correct. Where is my playbook? There it is. Where are my Prometheans? There they are. Yeah, their eye colors can be black, commonly red, orange, browns, and very rarely they can be green and blue. But those are very rare colors. Let me adjust myself here. Ugh. Also, once I'm done with the main tokens, I will be working on the secondary ones. I was confused. I was like, where's the fifth one? But I haven't drawn that yet. I need to grab our fifth later. Alright. I think I might actually go chill. I enjoyed drawing these little tokens. But I don't want to push my ear too far. It hasn't been hurting too much, but I don't want to wear my headset for too long in case it starts applying pressure that is just not good for it. Because I am still technically on my antibiotics. I have... Oh, speaking of, hold on. I have to take 3 of these fuckers, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
I have to take 3 throughout the day, so I'm gonna take 1 now.
But, yeah. I'm gonna go rest my ear, make sure it's fine. Tomorrow we'll probably do some Retro Rewind, because I haven't gotten to play that game much.
Can I help you, little child?
I have a cat. Can I help you?
Beep, beep, beep. Excuse me. Beep, beep.
Cecil, beep! I'm beeping your butt for a reason. I need you to fucking move. There we go. He was sitting right in the spot where I put my drink. Like a little bastard. But, yeah, let's head on out. I mean, I get it, but I was hoping you could go until the hour. But if your ear's still fucky, then go resty. It's not that it's fucky, I just don't trust it. I don't trust this bitch yet. And I would rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to end up hurting my ear preemptively because I got a little too zealous and wore my headset for a long time. Because that was one of the reasons I wasn't streaming. I mean, yes, I was also just holed up at bed all day, laying there with the goop in my ear. Because I had to get, like, goo medicine. But I also just could not wear my headset for more than a couple hours before it started hurting. It was the suckies. Alright, but, I know who I want to drop in on. They're also doing an art, and I said hi to them earlier. So, y'all all go say hi to him, too.
Let's say hi to the vampire prince.
He is a cool vampire guy. He's been going for a very long time, actually. I might be screwing him by doing that. Well, no. He's drawing. He's drawing consistently. Alright, grab your messages. The first one is if you have my emails. The second one is if you do not, and I will see you all later. Bye, 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 bye. Whores! Hi, babe!
Guys, it's Rerun.
We won.